veterans are speaking out tonight about surprise cuts to their benefit checks. They're told the reduction is the result of a decades-old accounting mistake that was recently discovered during an audit. With many veterans living off of a fixed income, this doesn't sit well with them.
Well, to be honest, it was really an insult. I just don't understand how they could do that to us.
To this disabled Vietnam veteran, the surprise came when he opened up his mailbox last week.
So if I want a shot at that chief position, I've got to meet with the city manager. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. And I'm going to go with Trey to the gym, work out, prepare for that football fundraiser. So you don't have to wait on me for dinner. Hello?
During one of my prison visits, I ran into your mother. And I have been going out to visit with her ever since. She's in jail on some minor financial charges, and she desperately wants to reconnect with you and our family. I was going to ask you to go visit with her, but then I learned that she's been transferred to another unit outside of Lubbock. So I booked a hotel room, and I am going out there to visit her again this week.
Can you repeat everything you just said one more time?
Gary, stop it. She is old. She needs someone. She's very sweet.
I'm fine. I'm fine if you do that. But let me be very, very clear. She will ask you for something. Money, a car, maybe a phone call, whatever it is. Our answer is always no. Period. Always. Can you turn the light off, please?
No.
Hey, I wanted to let you know, getting ready to head up Highway 6 to check out a stolen tractor. Old farmer said somebody took it overnight.
All right, thanks. Wait, hey, what's the name of that case?
Carlson. Yeah, Kenneth Carlson.
Oh, Mr. Carlson. Yeah, how about you wait until tomorrow and we'll go together? He's known to have some strong feelings about people that don't look like him.
Okay. I see. Well, I've been dealing with people like that my whole life, so I'll be fine.
But it might be better if we go together. I mean, just make sure he behaves.
All right. Guess we'll check it out tomorrow, then.
Thanks.
Your 4 p.m. with Amanda? You're gonna be late.
Hey, I will not be late.
She's an avid hiker. She graduated from Yale. She took the position 7 months ago.
It is a casual intro meeting, Janet. It is not a date.
I want you to be ready. You should never go into a meeting less prepared than the other person.
And I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Hey, you did something new with your hair today.
You're observant.
It's a good look.
Thanks.
Hannah, come look at this.
Oh, don't. It's terrible.
It's so funny. It's so bad.
Am I interrupting anything? I can go.
No, you're good. I'm leaving.
You should delete that.
I need to. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
Oh, it's nothing. It's an inside joke. It's actually not that funny.
It seemed really funny.
It's a little funny.
Oh, hey. Have you been waiting on me?
Not very long.
Oh, what's up?
I wanted to ask you, well, it's just kind of a silly question, about your experience here.
Yeah, sure.
Has anyone in this office ever said anything that you felt was slightly inappropriate?
Wait, what?
I just wanted to ask to see if maybe somebody else had.
Who was it?
I don't want to say names in case it's just my imagination.
Okay, well, what did they say?
You know, little comments, flirty type stuff that seems out of place.
Okay, so that narrows it down to only half the guys here.
Yeah, but I feel like this is something more. You know, like suggestive innuendo type stuff.
Okay, Brady, tell me who it is.
I don't feel right doing that. I'm sorry. I could lose my job if I'm wrong, so.
Okay, well, if you think there is a problem, then you need to take it to the chief or city manager. And I'll start watching more closely. Okay?
Thank you.
Gary, come on in. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yeah, not a problem. I was running late myself.
I actually had a great conversation with Sergeant Tomlinson last week, and I was planning to contact you next, so I'm glad you reached out.
I've been busy getting our precinct up to speed, so I take the blame for us not meeting sooner.
Please, I understand. I mean, in this office? Yes, Morgan? Okay. And did you tell them what I said? Okay, well, you call back and make it very clear that I will withhold payment as long as it takes. No, they're just trying to bully me because I'm a woman and not a part of the boys' club. Well, they need to learn that those days are over. Look, I'm in a meeting. We'll talk later. Bye. Where was I? Oh, yes. So after talking with Bill, I knew that this whole thing wouldn't be a problem. I think it's good you and I are talking about it now.
Yeah, it's been a long time since there's been a transition in the chief position, and I don't foresee a problem. I mean, Bill and I have a strong working relationship.
Really? Between you and me, I think Tomlinson has some serious people problems. But with what's going down in the department, it just made the most sense to have him handle the review.
Review?
Yeah, I mean, we all know the world's worst kept secret about the chief retiring, so having Tomlinson handle the review just makes it easier.
I'm sorry, what review are we talking about?
The internal review of Detective Wayne Harvey's termination after he filed a complaint with the city.
I'm sorry. Why wasn't I notified?
Well, I thought you knew about this. Isn't that why you're here?
Harvey had no business being in law enforcement. And what do they expect to find in a review?
How am I supposed to know? Guy's horrible. He's probably a telemarketer now.
It'll be fine. Don't let it bother you.
Yeah, I'm just surprised Bill hasn't called me to gloat. Oh, this is all in his plan to become chief. I know it.
Bill is hardly a mastermind.
Oh, you don't know him. He is planning something. Drive safe. Text me when you get there.
I'd ask you to come with me if you didn't have your group tonight.
You just remember to say no to whatever she asks for.
She has never asked for a single thing.
Just wait. It's coming. Love you.
I love you too.
So, did you guys catch anything else that these passages have in common? In all of them, Jesus confronts a controversial topic head on. Working on the Sabbath, ritual cleanliness, fellowshipping with sinners. Guys, these were heavy, heavy issues in their culture. Yet Jesus spoke about them openly. Now, I'm sure it was difficult, like some of the things that we have to deal with today. But you know what? He did it out of love. Not to be right or to make some political point. He did it out of love. Staying silent was not an option. So where does that leave us? Are we having the tough conversations? I mean, as men, as leaders, or are we deciding to stay silent? There is no shortage of issues in this world today. I mean, injustice, inequality, prejudice. The unborn, lifestyle choices. Maybe there are some conversations that you've been avoiding with your daughter or your son or a coworker or a friend. Look, I've got mine too. But maybe, guys, just maybe, the Lord is saying to us that it's time.
Do you have feelings for Kris?
No. No way.
Have you ever?
She is a coworker, and I care about all my coworkers. Like you. You are a coworker I care deeply about.
So you care about me the same way you care about Kris? Wow. Aren't I special?
You know that's not how it is.
It just seemed like the two of you were really having a blast yucking it up in your office today.
She came to me for my opinion on some IP access logs. She happened to pull up some photos I posted years ago. I was trying to be polite.
Why was she going through your photos?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I was just trying to get her to leave.
Okay, so there's nothing. You promise?
Absolutely nothing.
Promise me.
I promise.
Okay. Good. Because apparently she's crazy about you.
Okay. Let me come at you another way. So if you give a kindergarten class 2 photos, one of a black man and one of a white man, and you ask them which one's the bad guy, who they gonna pick?
Come on, man. I don't like that setup because you're forcing them to choose based solely on skin color.
But who they gonna pick?
Well, if it's based on what they see on TV all the time, probably the black guy.
Exactly. And you think that stops with kindergarten? Nah, man, those thoughts already got roots. I mean, can you imagine walking through a parking lot and just hearing the sound of doors locking all around you? That's not little kids reaching for the locks when they see a black man walking by. I mean, think about it. When it comes to job interviews, mortgage approvals, traffic stops, jury sentences, you name it, that prejudice from those younger years, like it or not, man, it's still around.
Look, I haven't walked in your shoes. But that's assuming it's based just on race. I mean, what about behavior? I mean, you've done this job long enough. You show up on a scene, I don't care if you're white or you're black. You don't comply, what do?
Look, I'm not saying it's not a complex problem, but I think that's what people want you to see. I mean, black people just want you to at least admit that it's a problem.
It's fair. Let me ask you this. What comes first? Does the behavior produce the racial stereotype, or does the stereotype produce the behavior? It's chicken or the egg. Something's got to come first.
I think a better question is who's gonna be the first to make the change, break the cycle. Because right now, it's just a cycle.
Well, I can tell you who it's not going to be. Good old Mr. Carlson.
Oh, man, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, well, when they call back, just give them my number and tell them I'll pay it for you. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.
Hey, brother.
How'd you guess?
I just hate you gotta deal with all that stuff.
It's fine. We all have something, right? Or someone.
That's true.
What'd you need?
Couple things. First, are you in for that fundraiser football thing we got going on in Precinct 2?
You know I am. How's that even a question?
I knew you would be. I don't think you've ever said no to me on anything.
No, I have. You just don't hear me.
Second, you know there's gonna be a huge shakeup when the chief makes his announcement public. People could be jockeying for promotions, transfer requests, brown-nosing, policy requests. It's gonna be a mess, and it's mostly gonna fall right on my plate. Especially with this review thing going on with Travis.
Ugh, I don't envy you.
But here's the deal. With all this shuffling going on, it's gonna create opportunities for those who are willing to show how much they want to move up, willing to do what it takes. Hannah. Now that girl really wants to move up.
Yeah, I could see that.
So if there's anything you'd like to see happen, any goals, any aspirations, maybe we can help each other out. And we'll see what we can work out together. Scratch my back, scratch yours, that kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? If you're catching my drift here, privately come see me. And we'll see what we can work out together. Alrighty. Oh, and get training on that football game, huh?
I'll go knock on the door, let them know we're here. You want to check the bar?
Yeah, I got it.
You know, you really didn't have to come all this way to see me. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience.
You are family, and family members travel to visit each other.
You are so wonderful. I have to admit, though, I'm a tad disappointed that my boy didn't come with you. His feelings about me haven't softened any, have they?
He's just going to have to get over it. but I'm not going to push him.
Well, you're a wonderful wife and a true servant of our Lord. For all my shortcomings, I've tried to serve the best I can while I'm in here. On my extended vacation. And I'm embarrassed to bring this up, but I feel led to ask something of you, if you don't mind.
Doris, I think we're beyond that now.
I know, but I never want to be a burden in any way. You've been so kind.
You are not a burden. You have been a blessing.
Dear, thank you, truly.
What is it you want to ask? I insist.
This young man, he is so smart and so sweet to write all those letters back and forth with me. But he never asked for those funds. I transferred those on my own. Maybe you could meet him.
Just meet him.
Yes. He has no place to go when he's released, and no family, bless his heart. And I told him that I'd do whatever I could to help him. So please, ask Gary.
We will discuss it. I promise. Opening our home to someone would certainly be unplanned.
Well, you pray on it too, dear. Anthony's unit is not more than 2 miles from here. Maybe they'd let you visit him.
I was going to drive right home after this.
Oh, well, now, you just tell that old fuddy-dud Gary he can spare you one more night. I'll tell him myself if you give me his number.
I will ask if it's possible to visit with Anthony. Do you have his inmate number?
Oh, I sure do.
Detective Tanner? Hey. I know what you're doing. You're so obvious. You really can't handle another woman in this precinct getting any attention, can you?
Excuse me?
Don't play dumb. Your little games may work on Tomlinson, but I'm not a limp old man.
I really have no clue what you're talking about, so maybe back off.
Yeah, your innocent little talks with Kevin, playing helpless all the time. Oh, Kevin, can you help me? You didn't even act like he existed until I started dating him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's what this is about.
And unlike everyone else in this precinct, I'm not afraid to say anything about it. So if you have a problem with me and Kevin, then say it now.
Hannah, this is really not the place. Okay?
No, don't let up. I mean, you want to wreck what I have? Then let's go. Come on, let's go now.
I said, not right now.
Okay, ladies, please, let's just relax. All right? Just relax.
Hey, he's not home. Did you find anything?
Yeah, I did, and we got a problem.
What's that?
Well, when's the last time it rained?
I don't know, maybe a week ago?
Right, but I found 2-inch deep tracks from a 1-ton tractor back there. You know, that only happens if it's muddy. But he reported stolen 4 days ago.
Maybe the tracks were made before it was stolen.
Well, the tracks lead out to this big bare patch. You can tell they must have stored a trailer there.
And?
Or did he report a stolen trailer?
Oh. Did you get photos?
I got the tracks.
Let's go get the rest.
You got it?
Yep. That's my wife.
I got it. I get the photos.
Hey, hon. Okay. No, I'm not sitting down right now.
You on my property without permission.
Easy. Easy. I'm an East Bank detective, sir.
I live here 40 years. I ain't never seen you before.
That's right. You're right. I'm brand new, okay? Brand new. I'm just standing up slowly, okay? Relax. You reported a stolen tractor, and I'm just here to help you find it, okay?
How do I know you ain't the one that stole it?
Haven't stolen anything. I'm here to help. Okay, you made a call. We're coming out here to help you. If you just let me go for my badge.
You touch that gun, you're dead.
I'm not reaching for my gun, sir. Okay?
Yeah, he is going for the gun.
No, sir.
Hey!
Stay right there. Right there.
Relax. Keep him up high.
Relax, everyone relax. You okay?
I never thought about y'all coming out to investigate my own tractor. The only reason I even filed a police report is because the insurance company said I had to for a claim to go through.
Was the tractor really stolen?
Well, it ain't here.
What about the trailer? You realize you're missing that too?
Look, I fought for this country. And I ain't got much time left. And when they quit paying me what I'm owed as a veteran, well, I gotta do something. I mean, them welfare people, they'll sure enough get every cent. I've been paying that dadgum insurance company all my life.
So do you want us to find the tractor or not? Because I think we have a pretty good idea what happened to it. You know what? I'm not really fond of the way you treated my coworker. And we have a young minority DA who would love to make an example of someone perceived to be racially insensitive.
Where I grew up, we only had one name for him. There wasn't no hate about it. And I changed my words. I stopped saying it. You ever hear of Hill 937 in Vietnam? That's one they call Hamburger Hill. Because it's like a meat grinder. Men's bodies just getting tore up. I was there. And so was Eugene Wilson. Black fella. We was friends. And we was walking along one day and just talking about nothing. And then pop, pop. 2 shots cut him down. And he just dropped. Like all the bones went out of his body. Well, I made it out of there. And we took that hill. And then a few days later, we just abandoned it. Like it didn't matter, like it's all for nothing. And I don't know what they did with Eugene's body, if they burned it or dragged it off or just left it there. But ever since then, I really haven't been able to interact with colored folk. I just keep seeing him drop. And I can't help but wonder if they would have been his family.
Son, did you put your hands behind your back?
Anthony? My name is Becky. I'm a relative of Doris. I understand that you'll be getting out soon. And that you need a place to stay. Maybe I can help.